ठीक है सर.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so good morning, all of you. So today,
Good morning, sir.
good morning. Today, as you know that today is a revision class. Okay, so the your paper is 111C Print and Electronic Sources and Literature in Social Science. Okay, so basically, I have already discussed in your class, and most of the students you have joined, so they already attended the all class. So, but there is new if there is new student are here, so please uh, listen carefully about that because of this class is very important for everyone and you especially. Okay, uh, because of your exam is going to start in this month. Okay, so I think you have already know about your syllabus, right? So I will show your first syllabus because your syllabus is very important part. Okay, this is your syllabus, right? So first you understand the syllabus. If you understand the syllabus, so it is easy for your examination perspective. Okay. Otherwise, you will read unnecessary. You will prepare unnecessary for your examination. So your first is historical development in print and electronic sources. Okay. And user studies and information seeking behavior. So what is user studies and information seeking behavior? These are the two topics. Third one is information source and evaluation. This is very important for your examination. And also database and internet services. And last one is role of contributor and institution. Okay, so these are the very important. Most of unit first, unit second, and unit third. And last one is also important, but unit first, second, and third three is very important. You should understand. Okay, so we'll come on the topic. Basically, this is about historical development, right? So first slide has started. Already. The science is the great instrument of social changes. As you know that science is very important for what? For social changes. Like if you understand that in the if the mobile has came last 20 years, okay, and after that you have changed your environment, you have changed your perspective. Okay, so this is the very important. Science can change your social expectation, social aspiration. Okay, and also your social changes. So these are the very important. So this is the quotation by the Arthur Balfour. So this is the social science. Okay. So what is social science? Social and science. These are the two terms. Social and science. Social means society. Okay. And science means science. As you know that in Hindi, Vigyan. Okay. So social relating to human society and how it organized. What is saying? Saying that social is totally about human society and how it is organized, how it developed, and how it is evolved according to time. And science, what is the science? The study of physical and natural world and phenomena, especially by using systematic observation and experiment. So this is all about the science. Science basically is the physical and natural world. Okay, so these are the very important. So, definition of social sciences. Some dictionaries has already says about the what is the social science. What are the definitions according to dictionary like a New Century Dictionary, Macmillan Modern Dictionary, according to dictionary. So these terms also you can mention your examination if you learn this particular line. Like if anyone them you can quote what is the exact definition of social science. Okay, so you can quote in your examination like a New Century Dictionary. What says social science as a science or group of a science concerned with all that relates to social conditions of man or to his existence and well-being as a member of an organized community. Okay, so these these are the line you can memorized. Okay, and also you can quote same as it is what has written particular of the dictionary. Okay, so and what Macmillan Modern Dictionary says, scientific structure and development of society, sociology, also any group of study dealing with men and relation to his fellow and his environment, and geography, civics, economics, and history. Okay, so these are the some definition. And third one is according to Dictionary of Sociology. What sociology says, the term sociology science have been defined as a general term for all the science which are concerned with human affairs. Webster what says, social science as the branches of knowledge which deals with institution, function, human society, interpersonal relationship, individual as a member society. And what about Oxford says, social science as the scientific study of human society and social relation are subject within their field such as economics and politics. So these are very basic terms. So what are the objectives of the historical development of social studies? So list of discipline interrelated to social studies. So many, as you know that so many subject is the related to interdisciplinary disciplinary according to social science. Okay, according to social studies. Second one is differentiate between disciplines. You can differentiate like so many subject of social science, geography, polity, social science, polity, uh, and and also so many subjects like psychology, and so you can differentiate because of these are the subject of under the social science. So appreciation for the relationship between people, society, and environment. Also, you can understand what are the differences between people, society, and environment. So these are the basically these topics says about that objectives. Okay, so five primary social science I have mentions. Okay, these are not only five. You can you can search more subjects like here only mentions anthropology, sociology, political science, geography, and psychology. These are the five primary. This is the primary subject of social science. And you can also differentiate what is the anthropology and what are the difference between anthropology and geography, anthropology or sociology, or anthropology or political science. You can differentiate, and also you can understand about that the differentiation of the of between in these subjects. So these are the anthropology. Anthropology, what says? Anthropology is the subject of humankind in all this aspect of culture and development. And what about the political science? Political science about the organization, institution, especially government, like our legislative assembly, executive, judicial uh, councils, all are the under the political science. Anthropology, basically the evaluation of human mankind, culture, development, everything you can understand. What is the geography? The study of all physical features of the Earth's surface, including its climate and the distribution of plants, animal, and human life. So basically, what the geography uh, understand that includes the climate, distribution, plants, animal, and human life. What psychology? Psychology says scientific study of human mind and mental states and human and animal behavior. Okay. So I will not deep dive in this particular topic because of we have only 2 hours. So I will try to summarize all the topic and all try to all as topics so that you can understand and also you can get a good marks in your examination. Okay, so I will not discuss deep. Okay, so these are the historical development, social science, trend and growth, scientific research and its method, development of social science discipline. These are the only title of this topic. So you can read from your books. Okay, so that you can write your answer in your examination. Like if uh, in your examination ask the question, what are the historical development of social science and trends and growth? Okay, and also this line can be changed in your examination, but answer answer should be same. And title, you can mention the all titles and you can explain in your examination, like what are the historical development, scientific research and method, you can write one paragraph. Development of social science discipline, you can write one paragraph. So these are the topic, whatever your um, understanding, then you can write your examination. So these are the topic like social science policy, nation development, social science in India, past and present. Okay, ancient India, Gupta period. Okay, British period, education in modern India, social science in education India before independence, post independence, Committee on Social Science Research, Indian Council of Social Science Research, ICSSR, Social Science in India, Retrospective and Perspective. Okay, the third review committee, 1986. What is the review committee of 1986? Social Science Research Institution in India, pre-independence, post-independence, financing the social science research institution, right? So you can also write in your notebook. These are the very important for your examination. Okay, I have mentioned only those who is important for your examination perspective, like a economics. Who is the very famous in economics? So these are the famous author: John Locke, Adam Smith, Karl Marx, Alfred Marshall, John Maynard Keynes, George S. Stigler, Paul Anthony Samuelson, Franco Modigliani, Kautilya, B.K.R.P. Rao, Indra Prasad Govardhan Bhai Patel, Chinnamani Hanumanta Rao, Manmohan Singh, okay, Amrita Kumar Singh. You can also write down your notebook about these legendary in economics so that you can write down your examination. Okay. These are the legendary in sociology. Uh, George Simmel, Harvard Spencer, Petrama Sorokin, Emil Durkheim, Karl Marx, Auguste Comte, okay, Thorst Binde Mablin, William Isaac Thomas, Wilfredo Pareto, Robert E. Park, Dr. Yogesh Atal, Dr. Gaurang Prasad Chattopadhyay, Dr. Raj Chauhan. Okay, so these are the social science contributor in political science. Okay, Plato, Aristotle, Machiavelli, Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Jean Jacques Rossi, Baron de Montesquieu, Hegel, B.R. Ambedkar, Sri Aurobindo, Mahatma Gandhi, Dadabhai Naroji, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Chitranjan Das. So these are the very important for your examination perspective. So this is the first our first unit, historical development. Okay, historical development. This is your first unit. Now we'll go to second unit, user studies and information seeking behavior. This is very important for your examination. Okay, so Okay, this is the second unit, user studies and information seeking behavior. So basically, user studies and information seeking behavior, this is the two terms, but you can relate user studies and what is the information seeking behavior, and you can read separately this topic, what is the user studies, and first you read separately user studies and then information seeking behavior, then you can relate both topics, user studies and information seeking behavior, then you can understand what is user education and user studies. So this is very important. Basically, this is the uh, three term: user studies, user education, and user studies. So what is user education and what is user studies? Basically, in library science, the term user includes both producer and the consumer. Okay, producer, what is the mean producer? Producer, it means librarian who produce the books, who purchase books. Produce means what? Purchase books from purchase resource from the vendors for the purpose. What is the purpose? Purpose because of consumer. What is the consumer meaning? Consumer means patron. Okay, user. So basically, user is a here I try to define that producer and consumer like that in basically in corporate sector. So in library science, librarian, okay, librarian is a producer, and who is the consumer? User is a consumer. It means a student who is studying in college, school. Okay, so they are all users. So and user education and user studies. Okay, next slide we will discuss about that. So these are the terms of synonyms of users, clients, customer, borrower, members. These are the synonyms terms, okay, of users, clients, customer, borrowers, and members. So basically, uh, Gonchat categories and Professor J.D. Bernal, two authors, they describe about users, who is the users. So he shared about the user not yet engaged in active life, such as a student, user with a job and whose information needs are related to their work. They are classified by main activity: management, research, development, production, services, by branch of activity and specialist field: civil services, agriculture. These are the categorized by the Gunchat categories. And Professor J.D. Bernal, he also categorize. Okay, I will show you in a picture and another slide. Okay. So these are the type of users: general readers, subject readers, special reader, non-reading users, and non-users. And these are the user characteristic, user studies, need for user studies planning. I will discuss these topics in next slide. Okay. So functional categories of user of Professor J.D. Bannal. You can define this picture in your examination also. Users defined by Professor J.D. Bannal. Who is the users? Workers in fundamental research, worker in applied research, technologist, writer, reporter, books, scientific and technical journalist, interested public, historian of science. Okay, these are the categorization of users. What Professor J.D. Bannal says about user categories in professional group. Okay, they are the professionals like a users come also scientists. Okay, scientists also users, engineers, doctors, technologists, business manager. Okay, chemist, top manager, middle manager, they are all users. So another method of grouping user in on the basis of their approach to information, they can be classified as the potential user, expected user, the actual user, and the beneficiary user. Okay, so potential potential user. What is the meaning of potential user? One who needs the information, who can provide the specific service. Okay, potential user means the particular information, particular specific specific services provided by the librarian. Okay, so they are the potential users, so that you can provide the specific type of services for the regarding of information. What is the expected users? One who knows to have the intention of using certain information services. Okay, these are they are the uh, expected users. What is the actual user? One who has actually used an information services, regardless of the fact whether he is derived advantage from the such a service or not. What is the beneficiary users? One who derives the measurable advantage from information services. Okay, actually, I have mentioned very layman language, so you can understand. This is not a very difficult task to understand. Okay, so that is why uh, I'm not trying to elaborate all these things. Okay, so what about Ranganathan has grouped users? Ranganathan has derived um, in four way: freshman, ordinary inquirer, specialist inquirer, and general leader. Okay, Ranganathan has grouped users. This is very important in the Ranganathan case. If you mention in your examination, so you can get a good marks. Okay, so uh, what is the freshman? Freshman also new to the system. Okay, new to the system and need orientation. Like first, when the user come in the library, so users don't know about that. What are the services? How can they access the how can get a success get a services from the library? So this is the under the freshman. Okay, and second one is ordinary inquirer. What is the ordinary inquirer? Ordinary inquirer means has a simple, okay, simple inquiry. Okay, simple inquiry and everyday queries. So these are the terms of ordinary inquiries. Specialist inquiry means deep, something deep in particular topic, particular subject specific needs. Okay, general leader. What is general leader? Needs normally casually, like users can come every day only for readings, so they can read anything, whatever they demand for that. So search, and they are under the general leader. Okay, so this is the user characteristic. What is the user characteristic? Individual characteristic, stage in the information diffusion, environmental and social characteristic, and communication characteristic. Individual characteristic means what? Individual characteristic means age, gender, education. Okay, and second one is stage in the information diffusion. Okay, so basically how familiar they are with information tool. Okay, he is a familiar or not. So second one is stage in the information diffusion. Third one is environment or social characteristic. What? Like he understand about that, what is the environment, what is the social characteristic of the particular information. Because of if you don't understand about the particular environment, it means not, I'm saying like a nature. I'm saying I'm saying like if you are a user, but but it depends on your environment. Like you are the you have a different subjects. So many users have a different subjects. So librarian should be understand about that, the ambience of the environment. What is it demands for the particular information, and what are the social characteristic? Like a social characteristic, what is the social characteristic means that like a particular information and particular area, it depends on also area wise. If the like if you are the users of the school library, so demands is the different. But if you are in the college library, so your demands is different. And also like a particular uh, uh, particular subjects, particular religion, particular caste, everyone has a different type of demands. So these are the terms under the user characteristic. And last one is a communication characteristic. Communication characteristic is very important. Okay, if you have not a communication for the understand of the user, so you can't serve the library, serve the information. So these are the understand is very important for the user characteristic. So this is very important. Methodology and techniques for the user studies. This is last term is user studies. User studies, why user studies is important. Basically, user studies is important for the every librarian, because of if the user come in the library, but uh, you don't know about the users, how the users and what is the users, uh, how can you provide the information for the users, so that you have a resource. Okay, so you have to understand user studies, and also you can you can use particular method, so that you can understand through the method of the user study, like a general and conventional method. Okay, these are the general, like a questionnaire, interview, diary, observation, operation, research study, like a something. If you purchase anything from your online, and you fill the feedback form and complain anything. So these are the what? These are the questionnaire form. You feedback against the products, against the company, so that company understand about that what exact demand of the users. So these are the terms: questionnaire, interview. These are the method, so that you can understand of the users behavior, and and what, and all terms called is the user studies. And these are the general and conventional method. Second one is the indirect method in the context of information use, like analysis of library record. You can understand the library records every day. You can observe of library records, what is the demand, which books is more demand for the users. So you can analysis of the library records. Citation analysis, this is the very important. Citation analysis, you can understand about the citation, what types of citations there in the library, so that you can understand about that. Third one is special and unconventional method, like a computer feedback and unconventional method. So these are the, you understand about the, you can make also software, like you can send the notification of the user's mobile, so that they can feedback through the mobile, through the computer. Okay, so these are the terms of user studies. Okay, so next one is user education. What is the user education? Basically, now let's talk about user education, a key part of the modern librarianship. This is the modern type of librarianship, not a traditional, not a contemporary of. This is the modern type of user education. And also, uh, UNESCO define. Okay, UNESCO define what is the user studies, like a education may be defined as a process or a program through which the potential users, scientists, engineers, technologists, academics, and students of information are made aware of the value of information and are the motivated to use information resources. Like UNESCO define user education to include any efforts to program which will guide and instruct existent and potential users, individual or collectively, with the objective. What UNESCO said? First, recognizing their own information need. Second one is formulating these needs. Third one is using information services effectively and efficiently. Fourth one is assessing these services. Basically, these are the terms for the user education. Okay, so so also you can find and use the right sources for the users. Okay, evaluate and apply the information ethically. Without user education, even the best libraries go unused. If you have not idea, if you have not idea of user education, so libraries materials go unused. So you understand. And first conference which is held in Bangkok. This is the first conference regarding what? User education. UNICEF in 1976. The first international conference on library user education was held Cambridge in 1979 with the theme of library user education, a new approach or needed. So uh, UNICEF is the different program. Okay. And this conference, library user education, our new approach needed. This is the first held in 1979 in where? In the Cambridge. So remember this all topics, all factual, because of this is important for your also examination and net also. This is the previous year questions asked about that unicist and okay. So next is component of user education. Library orientation, library instruction, bibliography instruction. Okay. And according to Melville J. Voisit, users what says everyday approach, exhaustive approach, and catching or brushing off approach. It means what? Education involves several components like how to recognize the need, how to formulate it's a question, how to search effectively, uh, how to use and evaluate information. So the goal is to make users self-reliant in today's digital era. So that you can understand. Okay. Next one is information seeking behavior. These one the user, and next one is user seeking behavior. This is very important. Information seeking behavior. It means what? Information seeking behavior. It is the process. Okay. I will define what is the information seeking behavior. It is the process people follow to find huge information, like a need, what is the source, uh, evaluating the results, using the information. So these are the information behavior. It applies where? It applies on users. I relate to some more examples so that you can understand about that. Like if you want to search anything on through your mobile, so like you want to information particular topic, so you search on where? YouTube, Google, and and many more platform, then you can search through online. So this process you follow. So what this is the called information seeking behavior. It applies on where? Users. So use user information need, information gathering, information seeking. This is the very important. If you want to define like an examination, in your examination ask about what is information seeking behavior. So you can define these terms: use, user, information need, information gathering, and information seeking. You can define one by one. Use, what is use? So write down your one paragraph. User, uh, define one paragraph. Information need, information gathering, information seeking. So examiner understand, this student understand about that what is exact information seeking behavior. So this is the picture you can understand about very easily. Okay, what is information behavior seeking and information search? So first picture, it means A uh, A shows that first information search. What information search? Then this is the information seeking. Information seeking, it means users wants to information. And last one is information behavior. So these are the called is information behavior. Like if you have idea about syllogism, so this is the syllogism picture. You can understand. Okay. Second one is B. What B says? Information search, first information, then information seeking. Third one is information need. And last is information behavior. First, users what, sir? First says inform. First, you as a user, you see the picture. Like first you search information search. If you have idea, oh, okay, I want to this information, then you search through platform, through different platform. Like you can search through the library, you can search from the books, you can search from the general, you can search from the YouTube, you can search from the Googles, you can search from the so many platforms. Okay, so first to start from information search, then what? Information seeking. It means you want to seek information. Then what? Then need. It means you have to need. Then you know, then you search. Then you information search. No, otherwise this is not possible. And then these all are called information behavior. Uh, uh, Take this picture, take this screenshot. You can also define your examination. Then you can get a good marks. Okay. So kinds of information and needs. So kinds of information. Okay. Melville J. Voigt uh, is defined in three types of information in 1961. Okay. Exhaustive information need. Second was everyday information need. Third one is catching up information need. Okay. So exhaustive, as you understand about that, exhaustive means what? Very deep research. It means it's a very you search like very deep, and also you have done very hard work, particular getting particular information. This this is uh, this is the mean of exhaustive information. Second one is everyday information. Everyday information, it means simple daily information, as usual information you want. Okay, so everyday, what is the everyday information? Like if you want to book your ticket, so you search on your mobile, and visit a particular website, and you search the flight, train, everything. So these are the what? Everyday information. Okay, so third one is catching up information need. Catching up, it means updating one's knowledge after a gap. It means if you something missed, something gap in your information, so you uh, catch up the information and update yourself. So this is the catching of information needs. This is very important. So next one is model and theory of information seeking behavior. This is very important. Okay, model what is the JIP principle of least effort 1949? You can learn because of this is factual database by Harvard linguistic George Kingsley, JIPS in human behavior and principle of least efforts. Okay, this is the JIP principle. What is JIP principle? This is the model. Model what? Information seeking behavior, right? So these are the model. These are the model for what? Information seeking behavior, like a Taylor level of information need approach. In your exam, if you uh, if in like a uh, in your exam ask the question, what is the information seeking behavior? So you can also mention in your example, this is the model of information seeking behavior, like what Wilson information behavior. Okay, Wilson information behavior model 1996, Darwin's sense making approach. This is very important. Kirkles model 1983. Okay, फिर Alice behavior model information seeking. Kuhl-Thau information search. This is very important. This is the highlighted already, so this is very important. And episodic model, non-linear model of information seeking behavior, 2003 by Alan Foster. Ecological theory of human information behavior, Williamson. Everyday life of information seeking information encounter, Sanda Adles. फिर एनोनमस स्टेट ऑफ नॉलेज आस्क निकोलस जे वल्किन, SMCR मॉडल डेविड बर्लो, लीनियर मॉडल हरल्ड लेसवेल, मॉडल ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन सीकिंग बिहेवियर जेम्स कैरिक्टर्स, sense making approach Barenda Darwin. So this is very important. So this information, this model derived by Wilson model. Okay, so this is the model. You can uh, you can practice this picture so that you can make in your examination, right? So take the screenshot, and this is also Kulthau model. You also take the picture, take the screenshot, then you can make in your examination. Okay. So I will not elaborate of this picture because of it. It's a very short of time. So we have another topic. So basically, this is very important: initiation, selection, exploration, formation, collection, appreciation. First you feel. What feel? Information. You want something. Then you feel. Then you thought. Then convert in action. This is also this is also, if you read Gita and spiritual book, then you can understand this is derived something from where I think, whatever I understand of the spiritual book. Like if you want something, first you think about, like if you want to like if you want to take mango, okay, first you feel of taste of mango, then you thought about mango, okay, then after you thought, then you think, no, I will purchase mango, then I will eat. So it converts in action. So what? So first initiate, then selection, then exploration, formulation, collection, and presentation. Okay, so you can memorize. I have already discussed about in your class. Okay, and also this is very important for your net examination, SMCR model, and you can also mention in your exam. SMCR means sender, message, channel, and receiver. So these are the example in the sender: communication, attitude, knowledge, social science, social system, message. What the message? Content, elements, treatment, structure, code. Channel: hearing, seeing, touching, smelling, testing. Receiver: what? Communication skill, attitude, knowledge, social system. First, what Barlow said, first is sender. It means you send the message to particular information. Okay. In what type of in content, particular information, in what form? In message form. Third one is channel. It means you send through one by one, you talk, yeah, or you text the message through your mail, through your WhatsApp. So this is the channel. and and the receiver, you where you want to send, like your friend, relative, and anyone. So these are the channel of SMCR model. So now next term is information literacy. Okay, so this is also very important. So uh, basically, I will tell about very brief so that you can understand what is the information literacy. This is the information literacy. It means set of integrated abilities to encompassing the reflect discoveries, information, the understanding how information produced and valued and use of information, creating knowledge and participating ethically and communicate. Basically, information literacy, it means users has knowledge about how the information gathered, how the information produced, how the information valued, how the information evaluate. So these are the information literacy. Okay. So what the information literacy, the capacity people recognize that the information needs, locate the evaluate, store and retrieve, make objectives, apply information to create communication. So these are the information literacy. Okay, literacy concept, information literacy like tool literacy, research literacy, publishing literacy, emerging technology literacy, traditional literacy, business literacy, visual literacy, computer literacy, information, media literacy, network literacy, digital literacy, library literacy, workplace literacy. Okay, this is the figure of information literacy. Okay, you can take picture and also you can mention in your exam. Plus model. Plus model is used in for the information literacy model, like in plus information in 1996 from where by the James Earing at Scotland. Okay. Dialogue model. This also you can all whenever you mention this model, na, so this is the sequence. First is purpose, location, use, and self and evaluation. Don't like first you write evaluation, then purpose, then location. No, this is the sequence order. Okay, write down as the same. And dialogue model, define, initiated, assess, locate, organize, guide, user, and evaluate. This is the dialogue model. And this is very important is Scownall model. Also, you mention whatever they are in sequencing order, na, you mentions the same. Like first identify, then scope, plan, gather, evaluate, manage, present. So these are the sequential order of the 7 pillars of information literacy model. Okay, and also learn what is the full form of Scownall. Scownall. Okay. So 8WIL model developed by Annette Lam. This is very important. Watching, wandering, waving, wiggling, weaving, rapping, waving, wishing. Okay, write also whenever you mention in exam, write in this sequential order. Otherwise, it will be wrong. The big six information process model by Mike Essenberg and Bob Prackwitz of USA in 1990s. What first is task definition, second is information seeking strategy, third is location and access, fourth use of information, fifth synthesis, sixth one is last evaluation. This is the big six research process. This is the picture. You can understand IB. What is the IB means? Information behavior and information. This is the IL. IL means information literacy. It means this is your left side, and IB means information behavior. This is your right side. Okay, you can understand of this picture. This is very easy. You can understand. Okay, so so this was the second unit. Okay, now one is very important. Planning of user survey of method of user services. Okay. Planning of user survey and how can you plan for the user survey, and also what is the method of user services, like how to design user survey. It design user survey, it means what I already discussed about that. You can make a questionnaire so that you can take from feedback from the users in your library. So this is the user survey. Okay, and also I discuss about indirect method, direct method. Okay, so these are the design of the user survey. What is a library survey? Collection and analysis of data pertaining to operation particular library and library system. It means what? If you want to survey a survey of the library, it that resource is relevant or irrelevant, because of if you are using a particular resource last 10 year 20 year, but you don't change your according according to users. So so this is very important for library survey. If you if you do the library survey in your library, so so that you can provide the information, provide the book, provide the resources according to users. So this is the library services survey. The library survey major satisfaction with our equipments, facilities, collection and service. Basically, I uh, already I mentions about that honest feedback. Okay, here then we run the survey every 2 years. Every 2 years, it's a rule of survey. For what? For the buildings. For the main thing is when resources. Okay, who are the user of library? Patron, clients, information users, information seekers, consumers. They are the synonyms. Okay, they are the synonyms of the users. So what are the most common library research tools available in library? Library research methods, subject researches, look for recent scholarly books and article citation, research in scholarly sources. These are the tools. These are the tools that you can search. Okay. Search what? Most common library research tools available everywhere in the. This is the common tools for the library. This is search through the published bibliography, search through the people sources. Okay, through the verbal contact email. Okay, search published what? Including sets of footnote, relevant subject documents. What are the types of library services? Academic library, special library, public library, and national library. This is the types of uh, not library services. This is the type of library. I think this is the wrong. Okay. What are the sources of information in library? Books, encyclopedia, magazine, database, newspaper, library catalog, internet. Okay, these are the source of information. What are the section of library setup? Circulation section, acquisition section, classification section, catalog section, periodical section, information technological section, reference section. This is the term of library sections. What are the library client satisfaction survey? The library survey is our chance to tell us about your wants to your library, the customs. This is the terms of the client satisfaction survey. This is the mention. I will not read anything. I will not elaborate because of this is very simple language. Honest feedback. Okay, equipment, facility, collection. These are the what? Client satisfaction tools. What are the result of the last survey? You can search um, if you if you organized any survey in your library, so you can relate last survey and present survey, right? User studies and development. These are the user study and development. You can read simply different steps in the plan. These are the different steps for what? For the survey of the user, surveying the previous studies and literature, general learning, all about the aspect of user. Okay, these are the things. And already I have discussed about user studies, general, indirect method, and special and unconventional method, right? So important characteristic in selection method, right? So so these are the terms. I will not discuss these all are. Okay. So next we will. So आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है? किसी को कुछ हाँ
यस
पूजा
सर।
प्लीज।
यस सर, आ रहे हैं समझ में। आ रहा
हाँ
है सर, समझ में।
अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा तो आप लोग पूछ लीजिएगा, ठीक है? ऐसा नहीं
जी
है कि
जरूर सर।
आप लोग साइलेंट मत बैठे रहिए, ताकि क्योंकि वन वे कम्युनिकेशन बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है, समझ में नहीं आता है सामने वाले को समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है। बाकी आप लोगों ने बहुत लोगों ने क्लास किया है तो कोई इशू नहीं होगा, क्योंकि सेम पीपीटी है, सेम वही है, कंटेंट है ना, सारी चीजें सेम है। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट विल टू कम थर्ड यूनिट। Third unit is information sources and evaluation. This is very important for because of here na, one topic is very important, which is primary, secondary, okay, and tertiary. This is very important because of I have discussed about that in your school examination is very important, as well as your UGC net also is very important. So this is the information sources. Let's begin with the fundamental question. What are the information sources? From the beginning of the time, human beings have created shared knowledge based like a observation, experimentation, imagination, reasoning, experiences. So these are the under the information sources. Okay. So these experiences are passed on the survival and learning. That is, preserve the knowledge for the future generation. Okay, documents, written language. So basically these are the information sources where you can get through the library, through the books, through the research paper. Okay, so many platforms you can get from the information sources. So next one is categorization of information sources. These are the very important, and also these terms, I whatever I have mentioned, these are terms is very confusing terms. And first you understand one by one these terms separately, so that you can understand, because of everyone understand only primary, secondary, tertiary, three terms only for information services. And no, here is the three, not three, it's a more like a documentary sources, non-documentary sources, print sources, non-print sources, published sources, unpublished sources. Now primary, secondary, and tertiary. Then macro and micro sources, conventional and non-conventional sources. So if you read na, then you can read as a like a print versus non-print, published versus unpublished, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Then conventional versus non-conventional, micro versus micro sources. Then you can relate, and then you can differentiate about all information sources. Okay, so primary and secondary, tertiary is this is very important. Okay, compared to other document, but other term is very confusing. So you separate them, and also primary, secondary, tertiary, you separate them, and you can then you understand about that. Okay, so categorization of sources. Who is the categorize? First categorized by Grogan. Second one is Bond and Smith. Third one is Giljar-Vesky. Fourth, Subramanyam. Last one is Ranganathan. So Ranganathan, Grogan and Giljarvisky, three is very important. Born in Speed and Subramanyam also important, but Grogan and Giljarvisky and Ranganathan is important for the net examination. Every year this ask question about that. Like this is by categorization by Ranganathan. Uh, Document like a conventional and non-conventional. Conventional means what? Books, periodical, maps, and atlas. Conventional, it means what? Contemporary. It's a you can't change. Like a books, you can't change. It is forever. Books, periodical, map, atlas. But non-conventional, this is changed uh, by the tools, by the equipments. Okay, by the digital, because of we are gradually uh, going uh, towards technological era. So non-conventional, it is already gradually changed. So like a microcopy, audio visual, audio visual, and very important, neo-conventional and meta documents. And what is the neo-conventional? It is standard, specification, patent, data. Standard means what? Standard, like if you see that, I think maybe like ISO 101, like this is the standard. Okay, this is the standard, and this is not only one or two. It's a totally it published in the form of books. Okay, so these are the standards. So basically and specification, particular specification, then patent, and then data, and meta document, photograph, and facts, right? So now we'll come to documentary sources: primary, secondary, and tertiary, right? Primary means original material with first hand information, first copy. Okay. Secondary means interpret, analyze of primary data. It means secondary comes from the primary, right? It means it is the analyzing form through the primary sources. Third one is tertiary sources. Tertiary sources, it means what? It is mix up of primary and secondary. It means help locate primary and secondary sources. It is mix up of primary and secondary, that is called tertiary sources. If you if Because of this is very important, if you appear in the examination, UGC NET examination, so many options are there, like choose the primary sources. Okay, choose one, or it may be say that choose only one primary sources. So many things are you confused. What you understand? You understand about that primary means what? Primary means is first hand copy. It means first hand means what? First hand means like a thesis. Thesis is a first hand copy. So this is the primary sources. Okay, and this is the definitions. Okay, and features also you can understand about that. I'm not deep into this particular example of primary sources. Uh, Patent, periodicals, research reports, conference proceeding, standard, industrial and trade literature, dissertation or thesis, manuscript, unpublished sources. So this is the primary sources. What everyone understand? What is the patent? What is periodical, research, conference, standard, industrial, trade and literature, dissertation, thesis, manuscript, unpublished resources. Okay, these are the primary sources. So also I mentioned about chemical abstract 1907 Aston. This is the factual database. You can read also. This is very important for your NET examination. Okay, next one is secondary sources. So you can simply I already told about that. Secondary sources means what? Analyze the primary data. It comes from the primary data. So kinds of secondary sources: index type, survey type or reference type. Index type what? Index, bibliography, indexing periodicals, abstracting periodicals. Survey type: review, treatise, monographs. Reference type: encyclopedia, dictionary, handbook and manual. And critical tables, these are the reference type of secondary sources. Okay, so what tertiary sources? Tertiary sources, I already said about that. Tertiary source, it mix up of primary and secondary. So what is the kinds of tertiary sources? Bibliography of bibliography, directories and yearbooks, guide to literature, list of research in progress. These all are the example of tertiary sources, right? Now uh, will come non-documentary sources. Non-documentary sources, it means which is not documented. Non-documented means which is not documented. What is non-documented? In invisible college, right? Research association, and then industrial license officer, public and semi-public research establishment. Fifth one, technical specialist of development boards and association. So these are the terms. Okay. So this is the picture of my notes. So you can take the picture so that you can understand what are the what uh, what all are the primary sources, what all are the secondary sources. This all are the example of secondary sources. Okay, and then last one is tertiary sources. So you can read and understand, and don't memorize all these things. Only you understand about that what is the exact definition of primary, what exact of secondary, and what exact definition of tertiary sources. Then you can identify that which document or which items under the uh, primary or secondary or tertiary, right? So these are the things. These are the third unit. Now will come fourth unit. Okay. Fourth unit, database and internet services. Right. I will discuss about network and distributed database, consortia and subject gateway in internet resources and services. I will discuss about very short so that you can understand, because of this topic takes time to make understand about that, uh, because of this depends on all our history now, so that you can understand about that. Okay, so basically what is the introduction? The network play a crucial role. Basically it's all about the network, right? So in today's digital world, network power is everything. You understand about that, like a library also is related to network, so that you can access anywhere, anything, any books, any resource, any journal, any article. So this depends on the networks. So what a network connect different system, allowing the exchange of data and information even across large distances. If you have a if you want to search, within a second, but you get information through from the USA, from the Russia, from anywhere, and within a second. So this is the network. Okay. So this first one is transmission media, second one is control mechanism, third one is interface. Basically, transmission media means what? The physical path, like a cable, uh, cable and wireless signals. Okay, so this is the transmission media. You can understand that this is the physical form of media, right? Okay. हाँ, कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं? कोई कुछ पूछना चाहता है? If there any problem, ask. No issue. Okay. Okay. Control mechanism defines how data is managed and transferred. It means this allows us to define data control principles and implement. What is the interface? The connection point between a device to device network. Okay, so this is the interface. Popular network, what popular network is IDS, IDMS, and RIMA database manager. So this is the popular network, integrated data storage, designed by Charles Bachman. Designed by Charles Bachman. Okay, and focused on efficient use of network. And second was integrated database management system, developed by BF Guterres, adopted by network mode, right? Third one is RIMA database, RDM, designed by real-time database handling in IoT and embedded system, right? So this is the popular network database. So this is the example of distributed database versus centralized database. Okay, so here you can see the picture that university library is the main source. Okay, and university library distributed in two parts: college A and college B library, right? So main main thing is in the picture is that main source of university library, and they university library is distribute the distribute the resource of particular college A and particular college B. So distributed database versus centralized database. So this is the example of distributed database. Okay. Subject gateway. What is the subject gateway? Subject gateway, it means, as a term, was popularized in the UK. Okay. Subject gateway term is popularized in the UK. Electronics libraries program, ELECTRON gateway or internet search tool to help People find resources on the internet. Example, electronics journal, software data sets, ebook, mailing list, discussion group, and their archive articles, paper, reports, bibliography database, organizational home pages, educational materials, news, resource guided. Basically, what's a subject gateway? Subject gateway is a curated entry point to quality resource on the internet. It means if you want to search through the subject gateway, you can find the particular information on particular subject. So these are called the subject gateway. Like if you want to like a e-journal, research data, okay, bibliography, discussion forum, educational content. These are the subject gateway. Okay. So objective of subject gateway what? Subject gateway are created to provide fast, high quality access to specialized information, serve academic research and students, help user retrieve information accurately through evaluate structure sources, unlike general search engine, subject gateway, selective, specialized and trustworthy. So these are the objective of gateway. Okay. So subject gateway are the characteristic by the key factors. These are the key factors of the subject gateway. What is the characteristic? It is the manually selected and also a specific subject area. You can, if you want to get information, you can access particular subject gateway. Okay, so you can find the specific subject area and also you can target the particular groups, particular the scope, and also classify and also find the classification system in subject gateway and open standard. So many things in subject gateway. Steps of planning. So steps of planning means what? If you want to anything to access in your computer, in your mobile, so these are the equipments, these are the criteria, these are the strategy, these are the planning, so that you can find the all information through this network, through this strategy. Like first you have to will have to install hardware and software, then methodology of gateway design, then collection of resources, criteria for the evaluation of web resources, content criteria validity, content criteria authority, content criteria accuracy, content criteria currency, content criteria uniqueness, form criteria, process criteria, programming, design and coding, issue and development, duplicate result. So these are the planning of uh, networks. Okay. Difference between search engine and subject gateway. This is very important. What is the subject search engine and subject gateway? Basically, search engine what? General resources available. Like a search engine is example is first is Google. If you search anything, you can get information in millions and billions also. But subject gateway, it is the particular, it is a specific information. It is subject discipline information. Okay, the you can identify as a in identify in the name like a subject search engine and subject gateway, right? It totally depends on the powerful of Leckett search engine algorithm. It works on the algorithm. Google search like a if you search Google search engine optimization SEO. Okay, so it works on algorithm, but subject gateway, it's a high level of human input is there as the resource must meet a number of criteria applied of librarian, academic who ensure that only high quality relevant resource are included in the database, right? So this is the basic informations. This is the basic differences. Okay, so these are the popular subject gateway, like if you find in the discipline of aerospace and defense studies, the name of subject gateway, array, agriculture, science, forestry, food, veterinary in Novagate. Third one is agriculture, forestry, environment, food, science, horticulture. This one is aggregate. Okay, art, design and architecture and media, Adam. Art and humanities is AHDS, Arab and computers, Arab gateway, biological science, biogate, botany, internet directory for botany, business and economics, WIGET, chemistry links for chemist, engineering, mathematics and computing, EEVL, economics and net is okay. Environment and geography, GE resources, gateway of educational material, GM, geography, geology, the environment, geoinformation gateway, health and life science, biome, historical studies, history, humanities, humble, language learning and linguistic, I love language, library and information science, BUBL. This is for you, library and information science, BUBL. Mathematics, this Math Forum Internet Mathematics Library, Media and Communication Studies, MCS, music, philosophy study, philosophy around the web, physics, web resources, physical science, PSI gate, preserving access to digital information, PADI, psychology, psych web, science, SCI central, social science, SOSIG. Now we will come library consortia. Next topic is consortia. This is very important. Okay. So this is the website of InflipNet. So basically, what is consortia? What is consortia? Basically, library consortia are group of library working together. They are, you can say that this is the group of network. So, so, uh, so that is called the consortia. Like share for what? For what is the use of consortia? Share resources, okay, reduce subscription cost, okay, ensure uninterrupted access to e-resources, fit train library staff, okay. Consortia are essential for coping with budget with limits and the information explosion. They are also enhance the research quality and as well as user satisfaction, right? So this is the website. You can visit the website and also search where is the consortia. So now this is the consortia. E-consortium. This is the consortium. ESO Sindhu, Sodh Suddhi, Enlist, Infistates, Infed. Okay. These are the e-consortium. Now you can understand about open access initiative, project services, library automation. Okay. So you can understand about that also. Next. Next is first actually this this slide this slide is about library cooperation, resource sharing, library network, library consortia. Actually, this is the fourth term, but fourth term is very deep meaning of last 40 to 50 years. You can say that first when the library uh, resource sharing has started after 90, 60, 70. Then term use library cooperation. They cooperate to each other particular library. Okay. Then after the word had changed and in converts in resource sharing. Now library cooperation change in the resource sharing. The library change the resource sharing. After 1990s, it converts in library network. It means after 1986. 1986, it means what? 1986, Professor Yaspal committee then initiate about the InflipNet. Okay. I will explain in very brief so that you can try to relate and understand about those terms so that you can understand. Okay, so library network after 1986 when Professor Jaspal committee and initiate about the InflipNet, then came library network. Okay, then after 2015 it converts in library consortia. These are the terms. This terms is very important. Okay, so objectives, what are the objectives? Increase the cost of benefit per subscription. Okay. Then ensure continuation subscription to the periodicals and and also Develop technical capabilities of the staff in operating and using electronics publication database, a strategic alliance with institutions that have a common interest resulting in reduce. These are the objectives of consortia. Basically, consortia, what? It's a subscription, reduce subscription cost. You can share the resources, ensure uninterrupted access the data, and also train the library staff so that they can provide the particular information for the users. Okay, so these are the main objective of the consortia. Need for the library consortia. Why it's important for the consortia? What are the need of the library consortia? Consortia. First one is overload budget. Okay. फिर information explosion, self-sufficiency, publisher interest, user demand, speedy access, quality of research, changing role of librarians for the update development. These are the need for the library consortia. Okay, basically, why it's important? Because of budget. Okay, basically budget, demand of uh, demand of e-resources, and also publisher publisher demands for high charges. Okay, user expect instant access. User expectation is very high, so we can provide the information according to users. So this so that's why it's a very important and also need of library consortia. Okay, what are the disadvantages of consortia? Basically, consortia are not perfect. Okay, it's a common issue, advantage and disadvantage everywhere. Okay, so main disadvantage is high setup and license cost. Main thing is fit then is copyright limitation, no print copies, resistance from user unfamiliar with digital format, bandwidth a technical issue. So these are the disadvantages of consortia. Type of consortia. What are the type of consortia? International level of consortia, national level of consortia, regional level of consortia. Okay. And then subject-based consortia such as medical, engineering, law, and library science. Right. So these are the some definitions of and also example open consortia. Open means what? Anyone can access directly without charging the fees, without anything like a Forza, SNDA, LISA, Access Consortium, MHRD. These are the open consortia. Closed up group consortia. It, closed up is means open consortia. It means not a totally free. It's a flexible charge. It's a flexible membership. You can say that. Not it's a totally free. And closed group consortia means what? Restricted to invited members. It means you have to pay particular charges, then you can access the particular information, right? Then is centrally funded. It means centrally funded is what? Government fund. It means central government funds provide like a UGC provide. Okay. Then shared budget models. Shared budget means cost split by members. Cost splits. Right? It means 2, 3 members, they are split to each other particular charges, and they can access the uh, information. What like a Forza, IAMS, Helinet. These are the example. National level of consortia, publisher initiative, institutional headquarters, international consortium. These are the example. You can write down your examination. Okay. Library consortia. These are the example of library consortia in India. First one is INDEST, Indian Digital Library in Engineering, Science and Technology. FORSA. Okay. Forum of Resource Sharing in Astronomy, Astrophysics. You can also search in your book, or you can also Google and write down about INSET, FORSA, UGC, NKRC, so that you can write down your examination. I am I have mentioned in very short so that you can get information about all consortia regarding only India, like Helinet, okay, Health Science Library and Information Network, SpaceNet, SERA, Consortia of E-Resources in Agriculture, ICMR E-Consortia. ESO Sindhu is very important. Okay. Uh, and VTU consortium, Delcon, Analyst Consortium, CSIR, DRDO, UGC Infonet, Digital Library Consortium, UDL Consortia, Helinet, RGUHS, MCIT, SERA, ARMED, INDEST, AICT Consortium, Forsa, UGCDA Consortium, uh, ICIC Knowledge Park, now IKP Knowledge Park, IIM Consortium. Okay, now these uh, these all are about index. Okay, you can read Forza. Forza has a 12 member. Okay, so you can also Google so that you can write down and make notes for your examination. Okay, UGC Infonet, National Knowledge Resources Center, NKRC, CSIR e-journal consortium has been renamed NKRC due to the change of scope. Okay. Now IIM Consortium, the Indian Institute of Management, our premier national business. This is the IIM Consortium, Indian Institute of Management, right? Then Helinet, Health Science Library and Information Network, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, RGUHS, launched by Helinet Health Science Library and Information Network Consortium on the 15th March 2003. SpaceNet is a communication network of Indian space research, right? Then SERA Consortium for E-Resources in Agriculture. Then ICMR. Then ICMR has two types of consortia, JCC ICMR. Okay. And then ICMR E consortia, JCC ICMR and ICMR E consortia. Library Consortia International, Carly Consortium of Academic and Research Libraries in Illinois. Illinois in where is Illinois is it is in the USA. Consortium on Core Electronic Resources in Taiwan. SANLIC, South African National Library and Information Consortium. CURL, Consortium of University Research Libraries. EIFL, Electronic Information for Libraries. ICOLC, International Coalition of Library Consortia. Next one is Carly. Carly, you can read and also you can search through Google and also write down your notebook so that you can write in your examination, right? Then Concert, then SANLIC, South African National Library and Information Consortium, CURL, Consortium of University Research Library. Basically, it is based on UK-based libraries. Okay. EIFL, Electronic Information for Libraries. EIFL is not for profit organization based in Europe to provide access. ICOLC, International Coalition of Library Consortia. It is informally 1997. It is established in 1997 with comprise of 200 library of consortia there. 200 library, as you understand what is mean consortia. Consortia means group of networks, group of library of networks, right? So that is why 200 library consortia across the world. Okay, so now this was the unit 4. Now last unit is unit 5. Okay. Okay, unit 5 is role of contribution and institution, right? Uh, Basically, what are the contribution and what are all are the institution regarding regarding social science who is contribute, okay, which is national and international, right? And also prominent social scientist also in the field of history, political science, and economics and sociology. Basically, what this is the introduction part. So research play a very important role in the development of any discipline. Okay, and any social science with this especially social science too. So to promote and support in social science research, okay, numerous organization, both India and also global have been already established so that make a research in the field of social science. And also we will study about that impact of organization along with contribution of major thinkers, major contributors, right? So these are the introductions part. And one thing is very important, is social science is basically a study of human behavior, institution, and society. And you can include in subject, as already said about that, anthropology, economics, political science, sociology, public administration, education, psychology, law, and many more subjects are in the social science. It is listed in the social science. Also, they are interconnected to each other. Okay, so that's why it's a very important. So these are the social science organization, uh, social science organization on international level, like a International Committee for Social Science Information and Documentation, ICSSD. I have mentions only name. Okay, you can you can Google and write down about establishment date. Okay, and also what are the features, what are the objectives of the particular organization in the field of social science. Okay, this is your homework. Okay, you also write down after the class. You can take the screenshot so that you can write down and also make a notes for your examination as well as your UGC net. This is very important. And 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 second one is UNESCO. UNESCO is very famous. United Nations Educational and Scientific and Cultural Organization. This is terms. This is abbreviation of UNESCO. Third one is International Political Science Association, IPSA, International Social Science Council, London School of Economics and Political Science. Okay, this is the national level of social science organization. First one is ICSSR, Indian Council of Social Science Research. Second one is Indian Institute of Public Administration, IPA. Third one is the Institute of Economic Growth, IEG. A.N. Sinha Institute of Social Science, Patna. Fifth one is Gandhian Institute of Studies, Varanasi. Sixth is Institute of Public Enterprises, Hyderabad. Okay. Seven is Center for Social Studies, Surat. Sardar Patel Institute of Economics and Social Science Research, Ahmedabad. 8. 9. Gujarat Institute of Development Research, Ahmedabad. Okay. And last, Council for the Social Development, it means CSD, it is New Delhi. And Madras Institute of Development Studies, MIDS, Chennai. Center for Development Studies, Trivandrum. Institute for Social Science and Economics, Changes, Bangalore. Center for Studies in Social Science, Calcutta. Giri Institute of Development Studies, Lucknow. Center for Policy Research, CPR, New Delhi. Center for Multidisciplinary Development Research, Dharwad. Center for Research in Rural and Industrial Development, Chandigarh. Govind Ballabh, Govind Ballabh Pant Social Science Institute, GBPSSI, Allahabad. Center for Economics and Social Studies, CESS, Hyderabad. Center for Women Development Studies, CWDS, New Delhi. Institute for Development Studies, Jaipur. Madhya Pradesh Institute of Social Science Research, Ujjain. Institute for Studies in Industrial Development, New Delhi. Nava Krishna Chaudhary Center for Development Studies, Bhubaneswar. Right. Baba Saheb Ambedkar International Institute of Social Science, MHOW, Mo. Lok Nayak Omeo Kumar Das Institute of Social Science and Development, Guwahati. Nehru Memorial Museum and Library, Indian Council of Historical Research, ICHR. 29, the Tata Institute of Social Science, TISS. 30, Center for Research and Rural and Industrial Development. Okay, this actually I have mentioned only few. So whatever I have discussed, you also mention your notebooks. Okay, only like I have mentioned United Nation, only UNESCO. Okay, so you can write down about features, objectives, curriculum. Okay, what are the link of the particular like relations India and other countries. Okay, and also you can write down established date. Okay, and also when it came to enforce particular date. Okay, memorize the particular date and these are the updated public library manifesto. Actually, this is made by UNESCO. You can download through the uh, through the um, through the website, right? So International Political Science, IPSA. This is all about IPSA. London School of Economics and Political Science. Now, now will come social science contributor. This is very important for your examination. Okay, political science. This is for Plato is very important, right? And works of Plato, contribution of Plato. Okay, you can also this is very important. Write down in your notebook. Okay, uh, and also memorize all the terms, all the points, so that you can write in your you can write your examination. Aristotle, works of Aristotle, contribution of Aristotle or political thoughts. Machiavelli, contribution of Machiavelli in political thought. This is very important. Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Jean-Jacques Roche, Baron de Montesquieu, George Will Friedrich, B.R. Ambedkar, Sri Aurobindo, Mahatma Gandhi, Radhabhai Nehruji, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Chittaranjan Das, John Locke, Adam Smith, Karl Marx, Alfred Marshall, John Maynard, George Stigler, Paul Anthony Samuelson, Franco Modigliani. Okay, national contributor. Who is the national contributor? Kautilya, VKRB, Indra Prasad, Govardhan Bhai Patel, Chinna Mennai, Hanumanta Rao, Manmohan Singh, Amrita Kumar Singh. So they are the sociology contributor. George Samuel, Herbert Spencer, Petri Sorokin, Emil Durkheim, Karl Marx, Auguste Comte, Faustin Bande Veblen, Laser Class, William Isaac Thomas, Belfado Parto, Robert E. Park, Dr. Yogesh Atal, Dr. Gaurang Prasad Chattopadhyay, Dr. Brij Raj Chauhan, Dr. Victor D'Souza, Dr. Ravindra Kumar Jain, Dr. Masoor Singhachar Srinivas, Dr. Yogendra Singh, Dr. Nellore Subba Reddy, Dr. Nellore Subba Reddy, Narayan Ranchod Dal Sethi, Seth, Dr. Satish Serwal, Indian historiographer, modern period, R.G. Bhandarkar, K.P. Jaswal, S.C. Rai Chaudhary, J.N. Sarkar, R.C. Majmudar, Muhammad Habib. These are the Maratha historiographer S. Krishna Swami Nagar, K.M. Panikar, Nilakanta Sastri, utilitarian historian Richard Hedelrath, George Bancroft, and German idealism. Okay, this is the this one the last unit, right? सो आप लोगों को समझ में आया? कोई डाउट?
नो सर, नो एनी डॉट्स।
ओके। सो आप लोग कुछ थोड़ा ये देख लीजिए एक बार क्वेश्चंस। इस तरीके से क्वेश्चंस एग्जाम में आएंगे, ठीक है ना? मैंने कुछ क्वेश्चंस प्रीवियस ईयर के ले रखे हैं, इसके स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए और इसके अकॉर्डिंग मैंने क्लास में भी कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट डिस्कस किए थे। आई हैव डिस्कस ऑलरेडी इन द क्लास। ओके। सो और आपके जो ये राइट शॉर्ट नोट्स, जो जितने मैंने नाम बताए ना, प्लेटो और ये सब जितने हैं, ये आपके शॉर्ट नोट में आएंगे आपके, है ना? और बाकी आपके जो ये लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन है, ये लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन ऐसे आएंगे, आपको अच्छे से लिखना है अपने एग्जाम में। कोशिश आपको करना है कि आप जो है कम से कम एटलीस्ट 6 to 8 पेज आप कम से कम डिस्क्राइब करिए जो लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन है, राइट? ताकि आपको मार्क्स अच्छे मिले, है ना? ठीक है, आपने स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिया आप लोगों ने?
सर क्लियर नहीं आ रही।
क्लियर नहीं आ रही है?
नो सर।
अभी आ रही है क्लियर?
यस सर।
हाँ, ये मैं इसको धीरे धीरे स्क्रॉल कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? ठीक है, और आप लोगों को कोई डाउट तो नहीं है?
नो सर, नो एनी डॉट्स।
हाँ, अच्छा है। जय, अभी तो कोई डाउट नहीं, समझ में आया तुमको ना सारी चीजें?
यस सर, यस सर, यस सर।
हाँ, तो ऐसे ही जो है ना, आप लोग एग्जाम में क्या करिएगा कि जो क्वेश्चंस है उसको आप जो है, जो लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन है, कोशिश करिएगा कि 6 से 8 पेज में आप लिखें उसको, और अच्छे से राइटिंग बना के लिखे, हेडिंग डाल के लिखे क्वेश्चंस। आप क्वेश्चन को लिखे टोटल कि ये कौन से नंबर का क्वेश्चन है, उसको ऐसा नहीं कि किनारे लिखे तो पता नहीं चलता है, और अच्छी राइटिंग बना के लिखें, ठीक है? और कोशिश करिए कि जो पॉइंट्स है उसको याद करें और उसको एक्सप्लेन करें अपने एग्जाम में, ना कि आप सारी चीजें याद करके जाएं। याद करना पॉसिबल नहीं है, ठीक है? कुछ फैक्चुअल जो डेटा डेटा है वो तो याद करके जाना ही है, बाकी एक्सप्लेनेशन आप अपना रखिए, और अच्छे इस तरीके से मार्क्स आएंगे। और जो शॉर्ट है, कम से कम उसको 1 पेज तो आप लिखे ही लिखिए, है ना? ताकि जो है 3 या 4 मार्क्स, 4 मार्क्स के होते हैं वो, तो आपके मार्क्स अच्छे आएंगे उससे, ठीक है ना? ठीक है, आई होप आप लोग एग्जाम में अच्छा करें, है ना? और अच्छे मार्क्स लाएं, है ना?
यस सर।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू
ओके
सो मच
सर, आप
सर।
थैंक यू सर।
हाँ, हाँ सर, क्लोज कर दीजिए।
ओके सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सर। गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
गुड आफ्टरनून, गुड आफ्टरनून।